Shock Monkey Radio is created by adults for entertainment purposes. The views and opinions expressed here do not reflect the sponsors or FXPG Public Radio. For additional information, refer to the U.S. Bill of Rights. Stand warned. So because I am sexist and a masochist, I decided to watch a movie called Spencer, which is a movie about Diana, Princess of Wales. I'll let that sink in. Madman, you watched a movie about Diana, Princess of Wales? Yes, because I'm sexist and a masochist. Okay. And I was only really interested in seeing it because it's a historical piece, because, Diana, Princess of Wales, that's a historical figure. And it also stars Kristen Stewart, and I think she's smoking hot, even though she's probably crazy, like most hot women. And I thought, maybe she'll get naked. But she didn't. I think they called this movie Spencer because it's got a much better ring to it than The Barfing Princess. And so you got a lot of that in the movie. A lot of Princess Di barfing in this movie because they wanted to portray the real lives of bulimics. But just like I expected it is portrayed as not her fault. Because she's a princess, and a princess must always be beautiful and blah, blah, blah. Look, I don't think the queen barfs like that. I don't know. Some nights she may have a lot of wine or gin. I don't know how the queen rolls. But the idea that Diana was forced to remain thin over Christmas, where they specifically told them to gain 3 pounds, that's ridiculous. Yes, it's British and weird, and Brits are weird. That's a given. But in many ways, it could have been a very good thing for Diana to gain some weight over Christmas.
Was the 3 pounds referring to money?
No, just like it has nothing to do with money. I know it gets confusing for the Brits when it comes to their money and everything. But the prince didn't cheat on Princess Diana because she was fat. The prince did it because he's a selfish D-bag. Have you seen the pictures of Camilla? It doesn't make sense. It's like Hugh Grant cheating on Elizabeth Hurley. It's because he is a selfish D-bag that you married, by the way.
Camilla did butt stuff or not?
Maybe Camilla did butt stuff. That's what EK says. But people want to wail and cry about Diana Spencer, but she sought a relationship with a royal. Everyone wants to be princess until they have to bow to the queen. I know all little girls want to grow up and be a princess, and that's why people were so interested in Diana. Because she was a commoner's dream come true, and every little girl in the English-speaking world wanted to be the Princess of Wales. You sought out your gilded cage, Diana. You are literally the princess and the pea. You are literally one of the wealthiest and culturally relevant people in the world, and you're whining about what £1,000,000 dress you have to wear that day, and then barfing up 1,000 pounds worth of food, pounds meaning money, worth of food after every meal. I know my opinion about Diana is unpopular, and I know that there are some real questions in regards to her death, but this movie didn't deal with that. The movie was about a common British girl who got everything she ever wanted and resented everyone else because of it. That's a spoiled brat on either side of the pond. And of course, they had to throw in the lesbian seamstress. After all, you can't realistically put minorities around the queen at Christmas. At least they kept that realistic. It just irritates me when people who have a life of wealth and that I can never even accurately imagine whine and complain about anything. Most everyone on earth is enslaved by money. Most of us are walled in by poverty, whilst you live in a gilded cage being spoon-fed pudding and pheasant. Spoiled little rich bitch. Spencer on Hulu, 2 of 13 stars. King Ralph with John Goodman is a much better movie.